Hi! Hi. Hi, Luna. You're not too happy about being in the bag right now, are you? You want to go run around outside and play? But I had to go shower and now I want a donut. And you're gonna come with me to go get a donut. Woo! It's bright outside. I just got done showering. Felt so good. Oh my god, I haven't showered in like a week. Woo! Feels so clean and fresh. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I'm like really hungry. I've only had coffee to eat. What am I talking about? Coffee to drink this morning. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get myself a donut because I can. So, yeah. Donut, donut, donut. Oh. Good morning. Oh, I'm doing fabulous. Do you guys by any chance have any of your gluten-free donuts available? Sweet! Oh my god, look at those beautiful donuts. They look so freaking good.
That's the raspberry, and there's maple or chocolate frostings.
Can I go ahead and get the raspberry one, and then I'll go ahead and get... Why don't you pick the second one? Whichever one you think is the best. Heck yeah. Oh my god, I cannot wait to eat these donuts. Alright, I think I'm going straight for the raspberry donut. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Alright. Yeah, that's a win. Oh my gosh, it's still so good. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a good day, everyone. It's gonna be such a good day. Yeah. Okay, so I just got to Fort Rock Park, and when I was first driving here, my cat was like going crazy and just like running around and ripping around, and all of a sudden there was silence, and I was like, oh no, what's she getting into? And I come back here because I just got here, and she's just chilling in my backpack. Like, oh my god, this is the cutest thing in the world. Like, hi. How are you? You comfy in there? This is amazing.
Why am I alive? I live my life. Why am I alive? The colors and the sand. Why am I alive? I live my life. Why am I alive? Colors and the sand. Why am I alive? I live my life. Why am I alive? Colors and the sand.
Rock Park. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Aren't you a good shoulder cat? Whoop. And she's down.
Top dog, by them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Oh, life, yo, life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in this mother, just a swing in my hand. Trick, quit talking, crip won't get you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you'll be relieving your stress.
Well, she decided not to go to the park. Instead, she's exploring by the road. Oh, there she goes. Zoom. Oh no, are you gonna go to the bathroom? Yep, that's exactly what you're doing. Oh my god. Cover it up like a good girl. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm dead.
I love your dog, the dog.
Thank you. It is so cold right now. Like I can't feel my hands. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see my own breath. Whew. Forgot to wear my gloves. But like, this amazing poncho's keeping me so warm. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, gosh. Cold, 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 cold!
It's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, love bust. You know I'm mobbing with the D.O.G. Straight off the killer streets of CPT. King of the beach, you ride to him in your fleet. Wood, Coupe de Ville, rolling on dubs. How you feel? Whoop-de-whoop, what? Dre and Snoop hitting cumblers in the lot. With Doc in the back, sipping on yak. Clipping all the amps, tipping through Hood. Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood. South Central out to the west side. It's California love, it's California bug. Got your boy a gang of pub. I'm on one, I might bell up in the Century Club. With my jeans on, and my team strong. Get my drink on, and my smoke on. Then go home with something to poke on. Locust on for the 200. Coming real, it's the next episode.
Hold up, wait, woman, so we acting we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off.
All my life, where you go, oh please stay, just this once, anyway, all my life.
Alright, to the Mushroom Festival! Because we're done walking Luna at the park. Oh my gosh, so cold out there. I forgot to wear my gloves. My hands were like frozen. Whew. But anyways, time to go to the Mushroom Festival. Or it's actually called Fungi Fest. But when I say that, people think I'm talking about like a bunch of fun guys getting together to have fun. So I'm just calling it the Mushroom Festival.
We tried it on roast vegetables.
I have this at home, yes.
Yeah. How much is the spice?
12.
I think I'm gonna get a bag of chanterelles, please.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything with spice too?
I might come back for that. I think so.
We'll see what else there is.
Yeah.
I bring it everywhere. Like I keep one on my bag. It's got a little brush. Yeah, they're made ceramics.
I had that exact same bandana. I got it for Christmas last week.
I have no idea.
Are you guys going to Lansing?
Because I ran out. You can turn smoothie or different food. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't have a strong flavor to it. It doesn't. No, it's not overpowering.
Okay, that'll do it. That'll be $18. Black pearl oysters as well. Got some big boxes for 15 of the black pearls.
15.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh yeah, those you can eat. That's a summer oyster mushroom.
It's always funny seeing it's like an edible or not. Because like Indian muscaria is like
You could totally amanita muscaria, but it's not gonna feel too good.
One of each?
What do you think?
Blue oyster, maybe.
lion's mane, chestnut, and blue oyster. My hands are cold. They're really cool. Hi, how are you? I know. You know what? I've heard a few things about all of them. All of them. She said it's excellent. There's some different products.
Okay.
After that, can I have you do lion's mane? And you'll do the display, a display, and then maybe at least 3 bags. I'll have that over there. Okay.
We bought some hen of the woods
Oh,
mushrooms.
some of my favorite.
Oh, favorite.
Those make the best mushroom bacon.
So we don't know how to cook them.
Oh man, roasted.
You roast them?
Yeah, I do. I cut them small, cut a lot of oil and salt, put them in the oven and roast them like slow and low, and they turn into mushroom bacon.
Yeah.
Ooh, so trying it now for you. I got the mushroom porn on the Facebook too. You're just like, it's like, you know, comparing yourself to the mushroom pictures on Facebook is like looking at Cosmo for beauty tips. You're just like, oh, one of these days. What I call mushroom porn. You're like, oh, I wish I was there. And then chicken. This one here is not chicken of the woods. This is this is chicken of the woods. Sorry, there's also hen of the woods. Chicken of the woods, and there's some really amazing examples. Will take over an entire log. And it's one of the few mushrooms you can see going down the freeway. Because they're like, what is that? It's a huge one. Be warned, some people do have some stomach issues with this mushroom, especially on the older varieties, which is what I have. I'm going to cook it really well, but it can cause some people do have reactions to this mushroom, so I'm just going to put that out there. And then lastly, we have lion's mane. As you can see, this is the cultivated version of that here. I'm not going to move it because it's pretty. And these are the wild hericiums. Anyone know what's going on with lion's mane in the news recently? So they're finding that lion's mane, and actually in combination with small doses of psilocybin mushrooms, can actually halt the progression of Alzheimer's and can get the brain to regrow neuronal connections. So lion's mane has been a really big focus recently in terms of mental health, you know, because that's kind of the next front. So without further ado, I'm going to start cooking up these mushrooms. First thing I'm going to do is compare the white chanterelles with the yellow chanterelles. So if we can put them both in, I don't know how you want to do that. Just going to dice them up and cook them in, most people cook mushrooms with a dry saute to start. Mushrooms have a ton of water in them.
There's a bee in here. I'm gonna name him Joe. Joe the bee. I hope he doesn't sting me. We're buddies, so it should be okay. Where's the lid? There it is. I love coffee. This is your favorite human, don't you know? Mushroom Fest was amazing, or should I say the Fungi Fest was totally fun, guys. Ha ha ha, I'm punny. But yeah, it was super rad to see all the different vendors, all the different mushrooms that were there that you could buy, and all the different mushroom art and books and all the cool people that were there. It was just cool that like all those people were there for like one specific thing, mushrooms. Like it was just cool. Like we all had one common interest, and we were all strangers. No one knows anyone, but we're all having a good time talking with each other, and super neat. But there were so many cool different booths with different products that had incorporated mushrooms into their items, and dried mushrooms for sale, mushroom powders, teas, like non-dried mushrooms that you could buy, fresh mushrooms I should say, what am I thinking? But it was super cool, really cool. Like there was a cooking demonstration where a guy was cooking with mushrooms and talking and answering our questions and just giving us history behind mushrooms and cooking and about his life and stuff like that. That was super unique. But yeah, I'm so glad I went. I found the ad in the newspaper and I never read the newspaper, and I'm like, yo, Fungi Fest, I'm so going. So I'm super glad I stumbled across the ad in the newspaper at work, because I had a great time. But anyways, I probably spent a little bit more money than I wanted to. But I ended up getting some mushroom tea with lion's mane and maitake mushrooms. I probably just botched that name, but oh well, I am uneducated. And it also has tulsi and ginger and cinnamon in it, so I'm super excited to try that out. I've been getting into teas a little bit more lately, and so I'm really interested to see how this tastes. But yeah, that'll be super cool. And since it's a loose leaf mushroom tea, I had to get a tea ball. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. But it's also got an amethyst crystal on it too. So I'm like, yo, hook me up with that amethyst tea ball, yo. So that was dope. So I had to get that for the tea. Cost way more money than I would want little splinter, but it was dope. Picked up this business card from one of the vendors so that I can buy dried mushrooms online whenever I want to. So that's super dope. I also picked up some dried gourmet chanterelle mushrooms. Woo! Super common, popular mushroom. But I'm super intrigued to cook these up and see how they taste and experiment with some different recipes and stuff, because I just got this dope cookbook for mushrooms. So hopefully I'll find some cool recipe in here to use for chanterelle mushrooms. Let's see, can I find one? Lion's mane, blah blah blah, oyster mushroom, ooh, mushroom tacos, yum. But yeah, I ended up picking up this cookbook too, cooking with fungi. So it'll be dope to kind of explore this and hopefully make some tasty, unique dishes. Considering all I eat is rice, beans, and chicken. This is my excited face that you can't tell. Yeah, rice, beans, and chicken, my daily meal. So this will be super dope. I'm super excited to use that and see what kind of meal I can cook up with these chanterelle mushrooms. But it was super dope and a lot of fun. Just talking with the people and asking questions, taking pictures of the mushrooms and all of that, and watching the cooking demonstrations. And super cool and totally random. Hey, Win, enough. Stop that. But during the cooking demonstration, I'm sitting there, and then this other dude comes sitting next to me, and he's probably around my age, and looked like a super cool, unique dude. Had this super dope mustard yellow fedora on with a mushroom pin attached to it, an Amanita muscaria mushroom, like the one from all the fairy tales, the classic red with white dots on it. But and we got to talking, and he was like, so you live around here? And I'm like, well, I work in Sun River, and I kind of live up in the mountains in my Sprinter van that I've been converting for the past year and a half. Yeah, I'm still doing that. And he was like, yo, I live out of my Astro van. And I was like, what? And he was like, what? And it was like super cool, like super random that we ended up meeting like that at the Mushroom Festival, and we both live in vans, and we both found the ad in the newspaper. Who freaking reads the newspaper anymore? Not me, not him. So it's super funny, interesting, like out of the blue situation. But we got to talking about life and where we're from, and a whole bunch of different stuff. Talked a lot about mushrooms, and it was super cool to chat with him. He was a super unique, cool dude. And we'll probably end up hanging out, going camping or something sometime before he leaves Central Oregon, which will be dope. Might even go foraging for some mushrooms. Woo! But it was super cool to meet him. Yeah. And after, I just drove up to the mountains and cooked some food. Luna's out there running around. God knows where she is. I don't know where she is. Hopefully I'll find her before work, because I work at 3 and it's 1:43. So I probably should start going to look for her. But yeah, it was a super cool experience going to the Mushroom Festival. I'm super glad that I found it in the newspaper. Oh, hello, B. I forgot what I named you. I'm going to rename you Joe, if that's not what I named you in the first place. Memory. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Anyways, thanks for watching, if you made it this far. I enjoyed recording the video, and it's been fun. Anyways, peace out, interweb people. Luna! Luna! Let's see if this works. Sometimes this works. Look who it is! Hi! 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 Luna! Luna Tuna! Hey, okay, I'll give you your treats. Oh! Ow! Claws! Ow! Boop! Boop, boop, boop.